humanoids. It is breeder experience. The whole freaking, what was it? The whole freaking 1950s style voice that we've been doing for the whole flesh breeder experience with that one random guy. Funny enough, that one random guy that's been showing up in like the flesh breeder promotional videos, right? That guy is literally from like some YouTube footage of some like old 1950s news broadcaster that I found. And I've just been editing him in with some freaking voiceover stuff. That guy, I don't even know if that guy is still alive. If that guy's still alive, I wonder if he would know that he's being used for some sci-fi goth promotional material. Because if he was alive and he knew, like, we need to find out who this guy is. But I bet you, if he is still alive and he found out that he was being used for some sci-fi promotional goth material, he'd probably be going, what? 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 But yeah, what's going on, everybody? What is going on? Oh, God. Yeah, we'll talk about some stuff. We'll probably stream for a few minutes. Then we're going to call it a day. What's up, bunny murderers? I see you, bunny murderers. Yeah, I'll tell you what's up. This is what I'll say. This is what I meant to tell you, bunny. I turn this off for a second. So, hold up. So basically, bunny murderers. Yesterday, so I was listening to the entire album on Spotify because I told you that I was going to get around to it. So I sat there and I listened to it. I noticed some things. I noticed some good things. I noticed some bad things, right? It's like you said, your next album is going to be better. But check this out. These are your strong suits on this album. And this is what I was trying to tell you yesterday. So basically, Bunny, the whole skits that you and Frankie were doing, you guys have a natural chemistry on that. I like the whole little devil voice that was going on there. And you guys are out here riding, talking about motorcycles and stuff. I'm just listening here, absorbing everything you guys were saying here in this album. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like, these guys, the skits, Bunny, the skits had me laughing. But, I mean, there was a natural chemistry there. And I think when it comes to skits, like doing skits like that I think you and Frankie, you guys do great on that. Like, you guys do great on the skits from the album because you guys just have that natural chemistry, right? And what's crazy is in a lot of 90s music, Bunny, like a lot of 90s music, especially in here, I'm just like, man, for me, it was kind of like a nostalgic trip. So the skits were what's up. The instrumentals, good instrumentals too. Good instrumentals too. Of course, it's, your guys' first album. Everybody has to start somewhere with their first album. But I see what you guys were going for. I'd say good concept. Good concept that you guys had going there. Like a really good concept. Right? And here's what I wanted to tell you in the Discord yesterday. So basically, also welcome all 7 losers that are currently watching us from Space Shuttle 9. No, you guys aren't losers. If you guys are watching, you guys are willingly wasting your time. Anyways, this is what I was trying to tell you in the Discord server yesterday, Bunny. Basically, I feel like this is what I would do. This is what I would personally do for your next album. Because I was listening to your screams yesterday. I saw that TikTok video where you were screaming. I was like, God damn. Like, your screams were fucking kicking, man. I'm like, holy shit. This guy's screams are fucking killing. So this is what I would do. For the current album you guys are working on, right? I would probably stay more focused on the screams and do light vocal work. You know what I mean? Here's what I would do. I would take your rapping because your rapping's got better. Or I don't know if you know who Wicked Echo is, right? If you know who Wicked Echo is, he's really good at rapping. Here's what I would do. I would take you. I would take your guys' talents. I would take your screams, combine it with Wicked Echo's rapping, and then of course, Frankie's guitar work, and do the skits on top of it. And I think you guys would have a pretty solid album. That's if you focus mostly on the screams, right? And you have Wicked Echo do the rapping, and then you even do rapping in there too. And Frankie with their guitar work, because Frankie knows how to play guitar, right? And then I think you guys would personally have a very solid album. Also, what's up, Tin Love Sammy? Hold on, isn't Tin Love Sammy like dark or something? If I remember correctly, Tin Love Sammy is dark, no? Yeah, is Tin Love Sammy dark? Is Tin Love Sammy dark? I can't even remember. I do like that old PFP of me though. That old PFP phase, right? This is also something. Yeah, I thought it was you, Dark. I'll listen to it on my car ride. This is the other thing, Bunny. I don't think you were there for this when I told Tatiana and them this. Now, hear me out. Hear me out, Bunny. I know. I think there was a time period when you asked me if I could help you, like, do the management stuff and stuff like that. Tatiana, they also asked me that too. There was other people that wanted me to, be in their bands and stuff like that. And this is something that I talked to Tatiana and Wicked Echo about. And this would have to be something that you and Frankie would have to be cool with. Yeah, welcome, Dark. Welcome to Space Shuttle 9, where we are getting probed by aliens. No, we're not getting probed by aliens. I'm just kidding. Um, I feel like, Frankie, if you... Wait, my sister was watching her camera footage and I flipped off the camera. Oh, 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 oh. Bless her soul. So this is what I feel like, buddy. Um, yeah, I haven't seen the video yet because I was like asleep. Like I was almost falling asleep when I was watching some of the stuff you sent me yesterday. So this is what I'd say, buddy. I think you, Tatiana, Frankie, Wicked, Echo, AK4. Yeah, okay. You, Frankie, Wicked Echo, Tatiana, and AK4. I think you guys should all, kind of like a mass collab and do a band thing. You know what I mean? Because I know you and Frankie are doing a band thing. But this is what I'm talking about. You, Tatiana, Frankie, Wicked Echo, AK4. You guys have all your own followings, right? And you guys are all talented in your own regards. Tatiana's really good at lyric writing. You're really good at the screaming. Wicked Echo is really good at rapping, and they got better at screaming too. AK4, I haven't really listened to like any music by AK4 besides that Randy McNally cover, so I don't know what they're good at yet. And I feel like if you guys combine all your talents, with all your guys' small little followings, and you guys were to make an album together, and you combine all that stuff, I feel like you guys would do really good once that album releases. Because especially since the fact that you guys all have your own small little followings too, right? And that's just my personal opinion. And that's what I was talking to. Well, that's what I was talking about to Tatiana last night. And I was telling Tatiana, I was like, this is just my personal opinion. If you, Frankie, Brandon, Wicked Echo, AK4, all of you guys got together and did this thing together, especially since you guys are, all talented in your own regards, and I feel like you guys could make something special here. Indeed, indeed. What Dark was saying. Indeed. And that's just my personal 2 20 cents on it. Because, like, especially since I'm going to be gone, right? you got to remember, I know how to do all my own stuff, right? With, you know, producing, mixing, making my own instrumentals. Most people don't know how to do all that stuff, right? And I'm pretty sure, like, what? You're pretty good at producing yourself, Bunny. Yeah, you're pretty good at producing yourself. And it's like I said, if you guys combine all your talents, did it as one band thing, released an album, I could definitely see, you know, you guys like going further than what you guys are doing now. Like, you guys are already growing 2,000 subs in less than like a what, 2 months, really? I'm just like, God damn, these guys are going up. These guys are going up. I'm like, these fuckers are about to surpass me, man. They're about to surpass me. But I'm about to get ready to head off, y'all. I got some stuff I'm gonna do. I'm gonna listen to the song and I'm gonna watch the video as I'm driving. Everyone, take care. Love y'all. Love y'all.